1974 MGB GT. So you can see it's a chrome bumper car. The current owner's owned it for quite a while. I will detail in the description exactly how long, but when he bought it, he did have it resprayed. So it's been resprayed in British Racing Green. It is a lovely colour. It kind of doesn't do it justice on the camera. You can sort of see there, lovely deep green. It's on mini light wheels. It's had a wood pack fitted inside. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork. If we start on this driver's side, it does need a good clean, but you'll see there's a little bit of blistering under the trim line there. But if you look down the side of the car, the panel gaps are good, and there's no dents or dings all the way down. Looking on that arch is nice and clean. It does have 4 good wheels and tyres on it. It's got some recent mini lights on it. Looking down here, there's a slight scuff here. Could do with a good polish, to be fair. It's been sat for a while, hence the reason why he's selling it. This sill, it's all nice and clean, as you can see. Really nice and straight. Quite often you find these have got dodgy repairs on them, but that's a good job, whoever's done that. Looking down the driver's door, all nice and clean there. Do have a slight, tiny little chip here, which, see if I bring my camera right in, you can see it. Chrome work on this car is good, the belt line and the mirrors and everything. On the rear quarter, again, this arch is nice and clean, as you can see. And again, looking down there, nice and straight. There is a little bit of blistering around this seam. It isn't coming through the seam, it's actually sitting on the pit on the top. So the seam itself's fine, but there's a bit around it. It's worth pointing out. On the rear, all the lights are nice and clean. No sign of any cracks or damage. Chrome bumper on the back's nice. There's a little bit of pitting on the overrider, but the bumper itself is really good. It's got the lower fog light and everything there as well. The valance on the rear, that's all nice and straight. The boot lid, you've got a little bit of bubbling in the paint there. It's lifting ever so slightly. Heated rear screen, chrome work around it's good. Got a little bit of fade at the top there. But the seal's nice. Glass is nice and clear. And again, looking down this side, you can see panel gaps are good. It is nice and straight. On this rear arch, on the passenger side, again, as you can see, nice and clean. No sign of any corrosion. Again, the seam on this side, you've got a little bit of the same problem as the other side. But again, the seam itself's good. You've just got a little bit of bubble in there. The roof could do with a little bit of a polish. You've got the odd little mark here from where things have dropped on it. Maybe a bit of bird peel or some tree sap. And you do have a scratch here, as you can see. Glass all around is really nice and clear. On the passenger door, it does have a door protector fitted. And you've got a little bit of reaction there on top of the paint. On the belt line, chrome on this side is nice as well. It's a bright day, so unfortunately you can see my reflection in the glass, but don't let that put you off the car. The seams on the front, now again, on an MG, these are sort of normally the problem area, but the paint's actually bubbling on top of the seam, not coming through the seam, which is quite unusual, but it's more sort of cosmetic than anything else. And again, looking down the side, that sill, really nice and clean. It's not been jacked up wrong or anything like that, or rammed up a curb. And the front passenger arch, no sign of any corrosion or anything in there. You do have a little bit in the paint there that we've sort of pointed out. It's all around this belt line. On the front, it's a chrome bumper car. The indicators and everything are nice and clear, so are the lenses on the glass. Chrome on the bumper, it's got a little dent there under the passenger side. And the overriders are a bit pitted again on the front, but the bumper itself is good. Got a lovely colour, a lovely shine to it, as you can see. We're going to have a look at the interior. So like I say, it's had the wood pack fitted, so it's got wood on the doors, wood on overlay on the dash, and a nice big wood and stainless steel steering wheel. Black door cards and black seats. Seats themselves look to be in good condition. There's a small rip on the driver's side bolster. And then in the rear, nice and clean, nice and tidy. It's all the same colour, all the same material, which is always good. Showing 33,000 miles. I'm guessing it's been over the clock, but we will detail that in the description. And it has had a Sony head unit fitted in it. Again, always check out the description. Things will mention all of the history and things on these things. Black carpet in the rear. Good stays on there, which holds it up. Boot floor, you've got a Ross style wheel in there. and what appears to be a nice solid floor. It does come with some service packs, a gasket set, and the tin of the paint, so if you ever do need to mix up some more. So it's HRA or HNA British Racing Green Metallic, which I believe is a mini colour. If you look on the passenger door again, same sort of thing. So the door card's nice, wood pack there again. Passenger seat shows no sign of wear at all, really nice and clean, no cracking or rips or tears. It's got the odd little ripple in the dash where they all get it on the top there. Headlining's nice and clean. There's no nasty smells or signs of any moisture or mildew or anything in there. On the engine bay, obviously your 1800 standard MG engine, all nice and clean with the twin carbs there. We'll get it started up. It was driven to us from about 20 miles away. It started up again quite happily when it was warm. It is now cold with a tiny bit of choke there. As you can see, starts up nice and happy. There you have it, 1974 MG BGT. Any inquiries, please get in touch.